Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if this is your first video. If you've been following me for a while, you might know that I just had a little bit of a hiatus. I spent a month in Canada and then I unexpectedly had a 2-week stopover in New Zealand to see some family. So it's been a while since I've filmed. One of the last looks that I posted was a plain black blown out smoky eye, and in that video I said that I needed to get a grey eyeshadow to use as a transition shade for when I use black. And what do you know, I get an email from none other than Lime Crime Cosmetics, and they had just released their new Venus palette, which is the Lime Crime Venus Immortalis, something like that. And anyway, as a huge fan of Lime Crime and their Venus palettes already, I knew that I just had to get my hands on this one. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So it has a black, some greys to use for transition shades, and a couple of silver eyeshadows in there, and I actually do not have a single silver eyeshadow. So I'm so excited to use this. I'm gonna do a full look using this palette. As you can see, my setup has changed a little bit. Before I went overseas to Canada, I was living in South Australia, and that is because my partner travels for work, so I just go wherever he goes and I film my videos and stuff. So when we came back, that job had finished in South Australia, so now we are in Victoria, Australia. So a different state, but it makes no difference to me. But I haven't set up my filming setup properly yet. But because I'm just so excited to use this palette, I just thought I'll just film it anyway. Even though it's not the greatest, you can see some shadows behind me. But whatever, that's not a problem. One of the really awesome things about this palette is that the Venus on the front and also on the inside, it actually glows in the dark. So I will try and show you. I'm just gonna like shine my phone light on there to charge it up, because you guys will know that you have to charge up your glow in the dark things before it will work. And I'm just going to chuck a towel over the camera because I want to show you guys that like it actually glows. So let's see. Damn, you can't see it. Okay, so that didn't work, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a terrible photo that I've taken of that just so you can have a look, because I just think that is awesome. I've never seen that on any other makeup products at all. Okay, so enough chit chat. I really just want to start using this palette, so let us begin with the tutorial, shall we? Anyways, you can see I've got my eyebrows done, and I haven't done my face makeup because we're using black and I don't want to get black fallout all over my face and end up with a grey looking face. So I've just done my eyebrows. So I'm going to be applying my P.Louise base, and this is in the shade Rumor Zero. So this is a white base all over the eyelid. Oh, how good does that feel when you peel those off? All right. I'm just going to dab that on, because apparently that's the way you're supposed to do it. Now that we've got the base down, I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Unseen, the black one, and I'm going to pop that on this small pencil brush, and I'm going to pack this on into the crease. Just getting that nice and dark so that we don't lose the pigment when we blend it out. Now I'm going to be taking this domed crease brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Ash, and I'm just going to dab that on around the edge of the black to help blend it out. Okay, so now we're moving on to the last colour for the crease, and that is going to be the lightest grey shade here, which is called Cameo, and I'm popping that on this fluffy all over eyeshadow brush and doing this exact same thing as I've done before, and just dabbing it on and trying to blend all the colours together. Oh my gosh guys, I just realised I wasn't filming that whole time that I was blending this out. Well, as you can see, I'm blending it out. I'm using this fluffy blending brush and I've been going in with ash, that grey. I was originally trying to use the lightest grey, so this one here called Cameo, but that did absolutely nothing. So yes, now I'm blending it out with this ash colour. So you can see the difference there. It still needs blending, obviously, but I'm going to move on to the other eye. I'll film this one for you because I didn't film the other one. I'm just going to go in with a clean blending brush and just use that to blend out the edges, because after doing my first eye, that original brush I was using has got a lot of product on it. As you can see, I can never just do one eye at a time. I'm constantly going back and forth, I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now. And what I'm going to do is go back in with the black and just add a bit more depth. And just blending that out. Now back in with the grey. I'm literally just going to keep going back and forth until it's blended out nicely. It's kind of getting annoying to me because on camera you can see that there's like a line there, but in real life you can't see that, so I'm like, how do I blend that out? It's really frustrating me, but I think I will give up on the blending soon because it looks pretty good in real life to me. Now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take some micellar water and a little cotton tip, and I'm going to use that to remove the product that's on my eyelid, because I'm going to be carving out a cut crease and I want to not have as much eyeshadow there because it's going to blend with the base that I put down and it's not going to be as white as I want it to be. Alrighty, moving on to the next step, I'm going to be carving out a cut crease using my P.Louise base and my flat concealer brush. Now I've got the crease carved out, I'm going to be working my way from the outer corner to the inner corner, starting with the black on the very outer edge, then the grey, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this shade, Echo, and this shade, Hail. Wow, just realised got an eyeshadow base in my hair. Alright, so that is the top of the eyes complete with the eyeshadow. I am going to be putting on some eyeliner afterwards, but I'm first going to go and do my face makeup. It's actually kind of funny. I didn't do my foundation before because I was expecting there to be a lot of fallout, because that is usually what happens when you're using black. But I've actually got no fallout whatsoever. I actually think that is pretty crazy. Like, Lime Crime has done a good job on this one. Anyway, so I'm gonna go do my foundation and then I will be back to finish off the rest of the look. Alright, so I've gone and done the rest of my face makeup, and now I'm going to be smoking out the lower lash line. So I am going to start with the grey, and I'm going to be popping it on this angled eyeshadow brush, and then I'll go in with the black using that same small pencil brush. Alright, next step is I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner and just drawing on a thin line to help disguise my fake eyelashes. Now I'm going to be adding a highlight shade, so I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Marble, and I'm popping that in my tear duct, on my brow bone, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and I'm going to put it on my cheekbones as well. So for the majority of that I'm going to be using this small eyeshadow brush, and then for my cheekbones I'll be using this fluffy highlighting brush. That's not popping enough. I'm sorry, Lime Crime. I'm gonna have to go in with my Mermaid's highlight palette and this shade here, which is called Pearl. Alright, so I'm almost done. The last thing, or one of the last things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting some lipstick on. I'm going to be using this Lip Blaze by Lime Crime, and I actually tried it for the first time yesterday and I love the consistency and the formula of this product. I like how it doesn't dry your lips out, and I love this colour on me. This one is called how do you even do this, you know? This one's called Cash. I'm not going to put any lip liner or anything on because I want it to just be like, I don't want it to be too defined. I want it to just be like a, you know. And this lipstick just smells so good. I can't even describe like what it is. Alright, and the actual final things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be popping on a couple coats of mascara, or actually I'll probably just do one coat. Then I will be applying some lashes. I think I will go with these ones. These ones are by XO Beauty Shop. They're totally going to fall out when I open. So these ones are called Panther, and they're super fluffy and volumizing, I suppose you could say. So I'm going to put these on off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys the completed look. Okay, so here we have the completed look with lashes. I'm really obsessed with this look. I've been actually dreaming about a look just like this for well over a year, maybe almost 2 years, and it wasn't until I ended up getting this Venus palette that I've actually had the shades required to do it. So I'm super excited about this, and it's definitely going to be a good going out look for me if I ever get around to going out. I am a little bit of a nana these days. I really like it, and it pairs really well with the nude lip. It did take a little while with the blending. Maybe next time I try to do a look like this, I'll actually do it the other way around, where I start with the transition shade and then build up on the colour instead of packing it on and trying to blend it out, because that can be a lot harder, although it does give you a more pigmented colour, I guess. So we'll just have to kind of see how that goes next time. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please thumbs up, subscribe, and tick that little bell button to turn on your post notifications so that you never miss another video from me. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.